I am Caitlin Steffen, and I'm back. Alright, you guys, the message today is going to be about survival. Survival. This message is for those of you that have that hunger. It's a hunger you can't explain. You don't know where it comes from. It wasn't taught. You were born with it. And no matter what you do, it seems to lay there, like, not dormant, but it's always there, no matter how much you try to feed it, right? You find yourself watching videos and feeding your spirit knowledge. You can't help it. It becomes a second nature to you. And then you get to the point to where you don't care what anybody thinks. You become selfish in a way, and it's a good selfish. It's selfish you've never had before. You know, meanwhile, everyone around you is taking you for granted. But that's all right, because they don't know no better. You got to forgive them, because sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone. Unfortunate for them, but you got to keep pushing. You know why? Because of that hunger that's driving you in deep inside. That hunger's keeping you alive. It's the will to survive that you got. And it's specific. There's messages that you need to produce that only you can provide. This message is for those that are willing to suffer the hardest. How bad do you want it? Because that hunger that you got that won't subside, it grows, and you got to feed it. And it's a good hunger. It's a good hunger. It's craving knowledge, success. It's craving everything that is going to benefit you. And if say if you got that hunger, try feeding it and see what happens. You know what I mean? It'll be second nature. The will to survive. We got the eye of the tiger. Okay? Stand against all rivals. And when you lay down, just give up and let God take the rein. You got to let God take the steering wheel, man. And it's hard at first because we got our flesh. You know what I mean? Our flesh is in the way. And once you lay down and just surrender, just whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I'm going to do it. I'm just laying back. You know what I mean? And let the force within you awaken. No matter the circumstances around you, you got that ground, that root, that anchor. You have to be connected with that, you guys, if you have that hunger. That will sustain you through the battle and the suffering and the torture and the and the self-doubt. Satan is a lie. Satan is a lie. For sure. He always has been. The reason you self-doubt is because no matter what you ever did in your life, you were never given the recognition that you deserve. Even in school, writing poems or whatever it may have been, they acted like you wasn't shit. You know why? Because they don't want you to awaken to that beast that you have in your being that is dying to be released through you and your spirit. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. That's what they want you to think. They want you to think you're crazy. Don't worry about what they say. Judge a man not by any judge a man by his fruit. The fruit that he's produced in his life. Judge a man by his fruit. not by his looks or anything, but by the fruit of his life. If you got good fruit, I'm sure you've sustained, you're not crazy. You got something that not everybody's got, and it's time to blossom. It's your season, and the Lord has you right where you need to be. The first decision is usually the right decision. Stay up.